Sorry, we are back, and I am super excited. So as you can tell from my voice, I'm still recovering my throat from when I was sick with the mysterious flu. So I thought on this series of continuing my old series that my next series to continue would be Batman the Telltale series, since I've only played literally the first episode. And I want to continue with the second episode. And with my throat and voice being the way it is, I thought this was the perfect game to continue, since I won't have to do like different voices for all the other games that are left behind. So let's go ahead and begin. Now, I do have a bit of a confession with this game. I did try to record the second episode, but for some reason I lost the video. I don't exactly remember what happened to it, but to be honest, it's been so long. It's been literally 6 years since I've last played this game that I have forgotten what happened in that second episode. I've kind of almost forgotten what happened in the first episode, so I went back on my YouTube playlist and watched a little bit of that, and then I remember, oh yeah, that's what happened. So we're gonna go ahead and just continue on with Batman the Telltale series, episode 2. As you can see, it says restart, but I think I barely went into it when I was trying to record it the last time. Let me actually move this camera. An old friend becomes a new adversary as Bruce learns more about the Wayne family legacy, and Batman escalates the fight against crime and corruption throughout Gotham. So let's keep it on the bottom left, because there might be some, like, messages on the top left or something with all the Telltale games. Oh yeah, we get a recap. Cool.
Revolution is knocking on Gotham's door. When this whole thing starts, make sure you're on the right side.
Mr. Wayne, thank you for opening your house to us. Together, we will change Gotham. Harvey Dent, Gotham's next mayor, and eager to know you.
Vicky Vale, not interested, and reporter for the Gotham Gazette. Carmine Falcone? Is the Dent campaign soliciting votes from Gotham's biggest crime family?
Your father knew which hands to shake.
Don't you know not to corner a wild animal? It's dangerous. I bet.
This is Selina.
How many?
I'd have to count the pieces. Falcone's calling card.
The chemicals. Where are they? We're all being played here, including you. It's the Waynes. Well, the Waynes are the biggest gangsters in Gotham.
Yeah, I remember in the last episode we actually confronted Alfred about that revelation. And that's how it ended. Yes, thank you for putting the anxiety on me. Have a little mini Batman here. Boop.
To do this.
Only you now, Master Bruce.
I thought I might find you here. The news was upsetting for both of us. But you should see this. I know you come here for solitude, Bruce. More allegations about his ties to the underworld. This isn't going away. It's also public and messy.
You hid this
How
from
could
me.
you hide this from me, Alfred? For all these years.
What would you have me do? You were a child.
I'm not a child anymore. You could have told me in between.
This day for nearly 2 decades. I hoped it would never come.
Forget the papers. I want to hear it from you.
The truth is, they were billionaires, Bruce. You can't amass that kind of wealth without making certain moral compromises. It's just not possible. That kind of money taints you.
I'm not
My money has
corrupt.
never corrupted me.
And I'm proud of you. But you're hardly the norm. Hill greased the wheels of politics. Falcone was the muscle. Thomas legitimized the whole enterprise with his name. Your father, Hamilton Hill, and Falcone, they were partners. Nothing happened in Gotham without them knowing.
They work together.
Working with Falcone and Hill. I expected a regular accounting, not a pact with the devil.
Your father was a good man in many ways, but this was his undoing. I want you to know, I had my suitcases ready. I couldn't stand to be around your father anymore.
But
But then, they were killed, and you were all alone. And I just couldn't walk out the door. Everything I did,
you know what? You're a better man for it.
out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
You let me
You
down.
really let me down, Alfred. I don't know if I can.
No, 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 no. That's not what I meant by that answer. I want to redo that. I legitimately want to redo that. I'll be right back.
Everything I did, everything I've ever done was out of love for you. I hope you can forgive me.
Okay, so when he said that and I answered what I did, I thought it was going to be worded differently. Like, you let me down, I need some time. And not, you let me down, I don't know if I can. That was more negative than I wanted it to be. And this is probably the only time I'm going to do it since it's so early in the episode. I'm going to put we're still family. Because despite everything, it wasn't like the biggest deal in the world. And he still stayed behind and took care of me. He could have walked away from the Wayne family if he felt that strongly about it. But he cared for me and wanted me to have a good life. So I can understand why he did what we did. And I believe we can fix this together. So we're still family. We're still good.
How could I hold this against you? You're all I've got, Alfred.
Thank you. I won't let you down again.
Plus, he's my partner in crime. Like,
This is the first time I've been back here since that night. When the police called me to collect you, I thought they'd finally arrested your father. I couldn't believe a low-life thug like Joe Chill would have the audacity to rob and kill Thomas Wayne. He was simply too well known. Too big. Yet, there it was.
He got careless. Criminals always do.
You always said it was a simple mugging. In 20 years, you've never wavered from that story.
I can recall every moment of that night in vivid detail. But maybe that's wrong.
Sometimes we block out things we don't want to face.
Maybe there was some detail I overlooked.
all right. Now we're doing stuff.
I want him standing here. Right now.
And what would the Batman do with his own parents' killer? The possibilities are frightening.
Ask him why.
I only want to ask him one question. Why? My parents could have given him anything. Why would he just shoot them?
True.
He was stabbed to death in prison. No one mourns for Joe Chill, Bruce.
All he would ever want is, you know, just things to close the book, I guess.
He just wanted to protect us.
He thought he was invincible. Sadly, he was mistaken.
I wanted to be like him.
I always wanted to be brave. Just like him.
And you are. He would be so proud to see that you took a different path.
The theater. Look at the theater.
I love that movie. Saw it countless times at that theater. How long did it play there?
Only when you wanted to see it, Bruce. Your mother arranged the special screenings personally.
I never knew that. She was always so good to me.
I wonder if Martha was ever involved personally with all the criminal goings
Where
on,
exactly does the memory
or
end?
if she at least knew.
My father pleading, you don't have to do this. And the gun fires.
And after that? There are considerable gaps in that recollection.
Maybe. Do I really want to know?
Stay back.
Nothing personal, just business. He told me you had it coming.
You don't have to do this.
Yeah, that doesn't sound like a typical mugging that would happen every day. Or even any day.
Don't walk away. This may be a mistake.
Oh my god.
Bruce, are you all right?
It wasn't a mugging. They were assassinated.
And then he made it look like a mugging.
Falcone knows why.
It gives me chills to think of the fact that he would actually kill Bruce. Like, right there in that moment if he didn't hear sirens. Like, dang. Ugh.
Getting you in to see Falcone like this? I don't have to tell you how many rules we're breaking. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm always here for you. But this could land us both in hot water.
I always mourned their friendship. Like, in every iteration, I was always like,
Back to bite us.
it's sad. They were friends. And I appreciate it.
Get that, Hart, okay? And it means a lot to me.
I know it does, Bruce. It doesn't make it any easier.
Mm.
The last time we brushed shoulders with Falcone, the press made us pay. at least tell me what this is about? Look, I'm all for blind support, but I should at least know what I'm getting myself into.
Might as
I'm
well
not
tell
sure,
him.
but I think Falcone put a hit on my parents.
Wait, what? Bruce, that's terrible.
That's why I have to speak with him. I have to know for sure.
Bruce, I appreciate
With
you
everything
doing
that's
that.
going around Bruce in the newspapers and the media, it's better to be open with your friend about this, even if that friend's going to turn into a villain at some point.
Mr. Wayne, welcome to the GCPD.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
Like,
Ordinarily,
I
we'd
feel like
never
we don't
recommend
need to
to
keep
see
more
Falcone,
secrets.
but that must be nice to have a DA in your pocket, Mr. Wayne. Bend the rules whenever you need it.
We all help each other
One
out.
hand washes the other, Lieutenant.
Is that how it works?
Of course. Otherwise, everyone has dirty hands.
What he means is, we'll repay the favor.
I'm gonna call you on that.
I love that. Otherwise, everyone's hands will be dirty. Like, we gotta help each other out.
Falcone. Yeah, that son of a bitch better not get off again.
He's not getting off the hook, Renee. Not this time.
Mr. Wayne, Sergeant Renee Montoya. I just wanted to say, some of us police support you, despite what the media is saying.
Thanks, Sergeant.
We're keeping Falcone in the infirmary. He's lucky he didn't get roughed up more. I could tell Batman wanted to kill him, but he held back. He cares about doing the right thing.
I forget, was there an option to, like, just straight up drop him or hang him the way that we did? Because if we had killed him, we never would have gotten this kind of closure. I don't think. Or maybe we would look up, like, some more research, some more papers, anything that might have connected it. Batman's a hero.
Whoever he is behind the mask, Batman's a hero to me.
Yeah, it's great to know he's out there watching over the city.
All right,
We just-
Falcone's inside.
Didn't we just go through this hallway?
Gotta say, we'll be out here.
Like, I recognize that bulletin board in the dolly. Like, we just walked backwards. Children of Arkham.
The hell? Bruce Wayne? You must have some clout. My own wife can't get in to see me.
That's kind of sad.
Good thing I'll be out of here in a week. Just like every other time they tried to put me
Straight to the
away.
point. We need to talk.
We need to talk, Falcone.
You weren't so eager the last time.
Oh yeah, behind all of this, my headset is dying, so I just hear beep, 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 beep.
Especially after the press got their teeth into you. You're your father's son. Yeah, that's right. Tommy and I were close. More than friends.
That look.
More like cousins. Going back decades.
Tell me what you know.
Have something to do with his death.
So that's what this is really about, eh? The pop digging up a 20-year-old killer.
2 killings, and they were never forgotten.
You and me, we're practically family. I thought you'd have figured that out by now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did you come to the family dinners? Did you come to holiday parties? Like,
Maybe I should have spelled it out. Got a whole closet full of birthday presents I was never able to give you.
how are we family?
Tell me a story about a big, happy family.
There it is. Now I got you hooked. Your father, Hill, and me, we ran this city. Still do. God damn this pain. Can't think through it. Morphine's on the side there. Be a good boy and help Uncle Carmine out, huh?
No. Wait, are we gonna do it? Fine. This better not do anything
40
sus.
years I keep my veins clean of any of that gunk. But you never forget the tender kiss. It'd be so easy to
Also,
get the whole
what
file.
medical professional is just leaving a needle of
Enough
morphine
to
around?
Put an old dog down forever. Of course, you'd never know the whole story. How much of your parents do you have in you? What kind of son did Thomas Wayne make?
I'm not a murderer.
I'm not a murderer.
No, you're not. That's why you were kept in the dark. Much better, kid. Thank you. Just you like that reminds me of your mother. Your father may have been the doctor, but Martha, she had the human touch. I think you got more of her in you, tell the truth. Yeah. There's a kindness in you. You care about people. Even
I'm gonna
evil
remain silent.
bastards like me. She was the only one that ever had a hold on your father.
Until you hired an assassin to kill them both.
What, you really think I hired Chill? Sure. I worked with Joe Chill from time to time. Put a button on someone, he'd take him out. But I never ordered that hit on your parents.
So who did?
You can't trust anyone in Gotham. Least of all those you call friend. Your parents learned that the hard way.
What?
They're waiting for you in hell.
Shifty!
The bastard had to die.
Hands in the air! Stand down! Get a doctor! Secure this floor!
What
No one
the
gets in or out.
fuck?
Go! Go!
Damn it. He didn't even get to say his wife. I know he's a criminal overlord, but
Shit.
he didn't get to see his wife.
I bought us some time, but not much. Word's gonna get out, sooner or later. Why would she do something like this? We had Gotham's biggest crime lord in our grasp.
Something was wrong with
This
her.
close. We
I
were
could see it.
this close.
I don't know. I hardly recognized her when she burst in. She was so different from the woman we met in the hall.
It's a disgrace. Another officer gone rogue.
Just doesn't make any sense. She'd never do anything to hurt the department.
Falcone's case meant justice for 1,000 unnamed victims. And now it is a PR disaster. How can I run against corruption when our own cops are redecorating the precinct with their prisoners' brains? Listen, we gotta get in front of this. We gotta spin it as best we can. Issue a statement saying that we have the shooter in custody. Details are still coming in and that we're investigating. The usual.
Let's get the facts
Slow
first.
down, Harvey. We need the facts first.
The simple fact is she walked in and shot him.
Then we need the complex facts, like how and why.
Lieutenant, Mr. District Attorney, Falcone's lawyers are here.
Oh, crap.
I can delay them for a little while, but we still need answers.
Tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Why would you
Alfred,
say
I'm
all
gonna
this
try and confirm
in
some
front
suspicions of mine.
of a sergeant of the GCPD? Even if you think she's unconscious, she could not be. Hey. Anyway, yeah, this is the first thing I noticed.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin.
Yeah, she got
Injections.
injected with something.
That doesn't look like blood. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Don't tell her anything. Just ask what she remembers.
It's such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I should've, they were a million miles away.
Did you see a face? Could you ID a suspect?
I don't think so.
You must remember some detail. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Shit.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. How is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
Yeah, get it while it's
Remembers
fresh.
A voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Vicky! Sorry about before.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held.
Uh-oh. My thing died. Hold on. Hold on. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm back. I switched to my earbuds, and I'm charging the headset now. But because the game was connected to whatever audio it was playing through, I guess, I couldn't play it through any other means. So I had to fully restart this section with my earbuds in and play it the same way as I did before up until this point. So I do apologize for that little bump in there, but on the bright side, I found the pause button, which is the space bar. So anyway, let's go ahead and continue.
Bruce! What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories.
I'm in a rush.
I'm sorry, Vicky. I don't have time.
Don't brush me off. Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Where'd you hear that?
Where did you get that?
So it's true?
No, I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate Prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
If they're not gonna say anything right now, I shouldn't either.
Get out of
And
my way, Vicky. I'm in a hurry.
and plus, we really are actually in a hurry.
Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
It's the right thing to do. I'm not gonna say anything before the actual cops do. That would feel wrong and icky and gross. Ah, the Batcave. Oh, I missed it. I missed how it smelled.
Else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
It wasn't justice.
Murder at the hands of Montoya. That's not justice.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
He said we were family.
Family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
That's what I said.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds. The men at the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
No, I mean, if you manipulate that, you can make an army, but some people's base impulses are really just something you can't really control, I guess. Because if even the person who has them can't control it, who would? So I think I'm going to stick with my it can cause chaos thing. Oh. Is it that lone base island?
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Oh, it's gotta be over here, right?
Bring me her head.
And then the last one.
Yeah, no, you go. You'll be alright. You're right.
Oh, was I not close enough? Well, Doesn't matter, I got a signal anyway.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Yeah! Let's go! You think that guy back there would notice two fingers just coming into his view across the window?
Come check out this office.
Now we're back here again. Feels so nice.
You can help me, or you...
What the fuck?
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let him go.
Let him go.
You hear that, Roland? That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now, have a little respect for the Bat. Think he underestimates you. Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know from personal experience.
I don't kill.
I don't kill my enemies.
Maybe that's why you got so many. Might be time to reconsider. As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
Say nothing. There's no good answer here.
Brooding thing must be exhausting. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman. What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
So that's who they were talking about on the radio's waves. Oh shit, no. I went to press E, I pressed W instead. Oh my god. E, Q. And then down. And then... Shifty! Oh, crap. Oh, man. My shoulder would have felt bad after that. Ugh. All right, let's go. Where'd they go?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
crap. All right, I think we're actually going to save this for part 2 of episode 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more videos that I will post soon. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!